Delta Coves is a brand new community on the California waterway. It's essentially the last of its kind. It's a man-made lagoon. 560 residents will have direct access to the lagoon, 4 minutes from fast water. In the middle of the lagoon is the heartbeat of the community called the Island Camp. So the Island Camp is really this wonderful place sitting in the middle of the lagoon, and we expect it to be the hub of Delta Coves. It's this beautiful 15,000 square foot facility that sits on a land projection into the middle of our lagoon. And it's the club. When you buy at Delta Coves, you get to have a membership of the club. So you can arrive to the Island Camp either by boat or by paddleboard, by water or by car, and it's key fob access. So if you're a resident of Delta Coves, you have a key fob and you have access to your private club. The building is kind of comprised into a giant T shape. The main club room, which is a conditioned space, it's about 2,500 square feet, and it's divided into 3 general locations. The front location would be kind of the TV room. It has 4 giant quad TVs that are connected together, can either function as one giant screen for big events like the Super Bowl, or individual screens. Maybe there's the NCAA playoffs where there's 4 different games going on. But that area is lounge seating and just kind of hang out and watch TV. The middle section of the room would be kind of more active. There's pool tables and there's board games along the wall. And then the third end of the building is kind of non-tech. It's just lounge chairs, it's reading, talking, gossiping, whatever you want to do with your neighbors, with a beautiful view of Mount Diablo. Outside of that space, if you were to go north, there's the big lawn. And the big lawn has a lawn between the club room and the movement studio. So in the movement studio, this is a building where we have the engineered floor for low impact activities such as yoga or some other sort of movement exercises, but it's got beautiful views also of the lagoon and a stunning view of Mount Diablo in the distance. We have a fitness facility as well. It's oriented facing due west. We have all of our cardio equipment on that west wall because that's where all our windows are. And it offers people exercising to have this great view of the lawn and a great view of the lagoon. They can watch neighbors come and go, and off in the distance also can see Mount Diablo. And then behind them, we have the strength equipment. We have a whole gamut of strength equipment, and you can get a complete exercise in the fitness room. The other half of the facility on the south side also has a lawn, and this lawn we kind of envision as being very unstructured. Just parties, kids running around. It is where just free-flowing activity can take place. Along the water, we've added a sand beach area, and we've placed this kind of recovered Duffy boat that we've created into something of a bar where you can sit there with your toes in the sand and watch all of the boaters come and go from the lagoon. Behind you then, across that activity lawn, is our pavilion. And the pavilion is also very unstructured. It's an open air pavilion with lots of seating and lots of games and fun things that you can do, for kids and families. At one end of it is our catering kitchen. And that's where you can have and reserve the facility for a party or wedding or whatever your function would be. But in the catering kitchen, we have commercial grade ovens, commercial grade refrigerators. We have a 500 pound per day ice maker that is free ice for everybody in the community. If you're on your way out to the Delta, you bring your boat in, get your fill of free ice and head out to the Delta. The pavilion is surrounded by a arcade, and in that arcade we'd have ping pong tables and foosball tables, shuffleboard, bags, and at the other end is the barbecue station where we have 4 barbecue grills. To the east of that is the pool, and the pool is a legitimate lap swimming pool. It's 25 yards long, but it's also very casual too, so you can just hang out there or get a good swim in. It has a play pool area and a jacuzzi, and it's surrounded by resort-style cabanas or just lounge chairs. The Island Camp is overseen by our community life group, and these are kind of your ambassadors to fun. So they would be the sponsors and originators of many of the clubs that you might join. The community life team has a full calendar of events all year long. So if you're a part-time resident or a full-time resident, you'll receive a calendar of what's going on this month. And that could be a Halloween party. It could be the fabulous 4th of July party where they have the lighted boat parade right off the coast of the island camp. Or it could be just any holiday party. But throughout the year, the Community Life team will create events that bring the community together and have a good time. It is our hope that the island camp is your first thought when you're thinking about, well, what am I going to do for dinner tonight? Oh, I'll go over to the island camp. Maybe we'll do a barbecue, or maybe we'll meet our neighbors down there and we'll do a little bit of a potluck. And so whether you do it yourself or it's sponsored by the Community Life team, the island camp will be a place where you think about going and getting food. The Community Life team might recruit some of the local restaurateurs to have a fish fry or to bring their specialty foods in. If that's not your thing, hop in your boat, and minutes away are many stops around the island for dining and enjoying yourself. The island camp is the hub and the heartbeat of the community, and it's our hope that the entire community comes there, enjoys each other. It's a place to get fit, relax, have fun, build relationships, and it's a place that we hope that you never leave.